Today we are checking out the Rolls Royce Wraith. This is a 2017 and it is Nardo Gray. And I thought some people might like to know what I love and maybe a couple things that I hate about it. So I'm going to climb on in, and it's kind of hot, but I will show you guys what I love and what I hate about the Rolls Royce Wraith. Okay, here we are, starting with the doors. The doors are cool because they open like suicide, which is pretty cool. But it is a little awkward getting in. You have to kind of learn how to get in. So that's a good and a bad. And then here's a real super bonus. You can hit door and it just closes for you. And you can hit that when you're like at a flat surface and it'll close, but when you're on an incline, you'll have to kind of hold it down. The cool thing is the other door is here. So if passenger gets out, you can just hit it and close it. And then you have the boot, which is the trunk there. Now let's fire this thing up since it's hot. I'll show you some other stuff. So another thing I hate is when you start it up, the seatbelt thing starts going off immediately. So if you're getting into it when you're on the phone, it's kind of annoying. You're trying to go race to get your seatbelt on, but then it stops and it'll start again. Okay, now the next annoying thing that I don't like about the Rolls Royce is it automatically connects when you're on Bluetooth to your playlist of music, and I don't have very many, so every time I get in my car, it plays the exact same thing, and it's kind of annoying. So next, one of the things I love about it is this Starlight headliner. It looks really cool, and you can actually adjust it to dim and get like not as bright if you're like at night, and then during the day if you want it a little bit brighter, you can actually. I did it backwards there. That was getting it more dim where it's almost off, and then you can brighten it all the way up if you want to, which you do during the day. That's pretty cool. Next thing that I really love about this car is the ride. It's super smooth. It actually has carbon fiber wheels, which is cool. It's got the they call it the black badge package, which was like 45 grand on the sticker. This car stickered at like a little over 400,000. And then the next thing that I love is the blue, because I felt like this made the car just kind of pop, and it was like better looking, cooler, not so old manish Rolls Royce, if you know what I mean. And along with the Nardo Gray, I think it makes it look like a really kind of like a timeless car. But it's a cruiser, man. You don't this thing's got a V12 in it, but you don't really haul in this car. You you just kind of cruise along. It's cool. So okay, on to more things that I hate. It's in 2017. I don't really know what this thing is, but I think I pretty much broke it because you can never figure out how to get this thing open. There's only one USB cable there, and it doesn't work because every time I plug it in, it like connects and disconnects over and over. So it's a real pain in the butt. So I had to get the cigarette lighter option to plug my phone in to charge it. And obviously, maybe this was cool in 2017, but it's kind of useless. And next, I don't really know how to control the air in the back other than shutting it off. And when we first got in it, we had a passenger in the back that was super cold, but we couldn't get the air to change differently to the back versus the front. So that was kind of annoying. All right, people, next thing I think is cool is you can actually raise and lower the car. So if you're going over like a kind of a low area, you can raise it up. And then when you park, if you want to get the really cool slammed look, you can lower the car down to the lowest setting. And in a second here, I'll hop out and show you from the outside how that looks. See that? Pretty much looks like it's almost slammed down on there, which makes that thing look so cool. The other cool thing is you can set the Spirit of Ecstasy to stay down at all times if you don't want it up. And then I'll show you another little trick that happens when the Spirit of Ecstasy is up. Okay, so you can see inside the car here, you can actually go to the settings and go to Spirit of Ecstasy, and you can choose it to be automatic, lower, or raise. So I'm going to raise it, and then you see it come out. And then let me show you what happens if someone comes up and tries to take you. By the way, someone tried to key my car right there, but they got the paint protection film instead. So here's what happens. Ready? Boom! Sucks her down in there, baby. So that is a theft prevention. That's a theft prevention thing that keeps people from stealing your Spirit of Ecstasy. So I'm gonna lower it again and then raise it, and it comes back up. All right, those are the things that I love. Some of the things that I don't like about the Rolls Royce Wraith. All in all, it's a really cool car. I mean, I like it. It's fun. And maybe you know some things about the Rolls Royce that I don't. One of the things I didn't say was the floating Rolls Royce that's in the wheels, which everybody knows that. I mentioned this actually has carbon fiber wheels, but maybe there's something that you know about the Wraith that I don't. I'd love you to share because it's new to me. See ya.